Hi, my name is Troy Williams. I'm the Executive Director of Equality Utah. And I want to talk to you about the reaction of me visiting a Chick-fil-A in Riverton. And more importantly, I want to speak to you about how we create enduring change in Utah. This is a question that we ask ourselves every single day here. And we have embraced a very clear ethos. We reach out to those who hold a different worldview than we do, and we invite them to consider ours. Our success has come not from just engaging the choir, the people who are already firmly on our side, but reaching out to different people and inviting them to sing with us. And we are determined to win as many allies as possible, including those who have historically been at odds with our community. Now, this doesn't always make us popular with those in our community who are only comfortable with the purity that polarized positions can maintain. And the threats that our staff has received today is evidence of that. Nevertheless, we persist. We prioritize active dialogue with leaders of the LDS Church, the Republican Party, Eagle Forum, federal and state lawmakers, and yes, even historically conservative restaurant chains. We have hosted house parties for lawmakers to meet the transgender community in Pleasant Grove. And we've traveled to St. George to meet with the Washington County Libraries to address the issue of discrimination. We know that the only way to dispel the fears and mischaracterizations that they have about our community is to have active dialogue, to introduce ourselves, and to make friends. Harvey Milk laid out this directive when he said, quote, "If we are to live in harmony, we have to build bridges from community to community. They have to realize that we have a common goal, and that is to live and enjoy life." Close quote. That's how allies are born. That is how progress is made. Now in Utah, we see this phenomenon all the time, with the emergence of Mormons building bridges, mama dragons, and the Encircle House. We see it with our two signature pieces of LGBTQ legislation that were sponsored and passed by Republicans. And we see it with the over 35,000 Utahns who came out to support LGBTQ youth at Love Loud. These kind of events, they're not happening in other conservative states, but they're happening right here in Utah. That's how we create change. So yes, we are grateful that there is a Chick-fil-A franchise that is actively hiring, embracing, and supporting the LGBTQ community. Can you imagine that happening back in 2007? So yes, this is a shift that we are going to celebrate. Hearts are opening and attitudes are changing in Riverton. So yeah, I traveled to the suburbs for the Chick-fil-A groundbreaking to support an ally who has supported us. And we also took the opportunity to meet several other franchise owners and city council members and their mayor. Why? To introduce ourselves, to go to the place where we might not be welcome, and to engage, persuade, and win new friends and allies. It's not because we agree with what's happened before, it's because we want to honor the change that is happening now and to encourage more change in the future. So the work ahead for us is clear. We're going to continue to reach out to people of different faiths and political beliefs in both the suburbs and the rural communities all across this great state. And we challenge the notion that there are us's and them's with the fact that we are all Americans, bound by the concept of e pluribus unum, out of many, one. So we can build the bridges that Harvey foresaw and heal the divisions in our community. When people move towards us, let's welcome them. It's incredibly challenging work, and sometimes we find common ground and sometimes we fail. But the work that we're invested in compels us to take the risk and try. Thank you.